Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's, or actually tonight's live art stream. This is Pearson here. I hope you're doing well today. And it is day 496 of 500 days of drawing, and we're going to be doing some figurative works. Start out with like 2-minute gesture drawings. We're going to graduate from there to go do a couple 5-minute ones, and then we're going to call it a night. And that sounds about right. All right, let's start. All right, here we go. In a few minutes, this screen, already. Man. All right, let me do a few things here to really get this all ready to go. And let's see here, get this brush here, kind of move it around like that. It's kind of checking. And we're gonna start out. We're gonna start out with some warm-ups, man. We're gonna warm it up. That's for sure. Do some warm-ups, warm-up gesture drawings, and then we're gonna move on from there. Starting now at 2 minutes. We're gonna do about 5 of them. So it's a woman doing like a. What's she doing? She's doing something. She's doing like a Muay Thai kick or something, right? And then doing like a kick. You know, she's doing like basically she's doing a very strong knee to the chest, and doing that like a very actiony knee motion. Her other leg is actually behind her. Technically, her head is farther back. So this action, her leg is, this back leg is farther on the other side, and then you got the hands here. And the other arm kind of moving back like this. And it's been a while, man. I haven't been on, I haven't done a live. I was on vacation. I was out of town, and I tried doing my live. I literally did. I did. I tried my best. I tried to make it, and I never got to it. I brought my computer. I brought everything I needed, and I forgot. I missed, and I grabbed everything I had, but I didn't bring the cable that connected my tablet to the screen, to my computer. I didn't have that. I had everything else, but I didn't have the tablet, the cable to my screen to draw with my tablet. And I went and searched everywhere for that cable. I needed to purchase a new one. So I went to like Target. I went to Walmart. Where else did I eventually got to a Best Buy, but when I went to my Best Buy to find a cable to do these to connect my tablet to my computer, or connect my is it a tablet? Yeah, it's a tablet, I guess. My tablet to the computer. The Best Buy was closed. Like, they're like, yeah, it was 7:00 in the evening, and like, yeah, we're closed. I'm like, okay. So eventually I got the cable I needed to do my live streams, but like the last few days of my vacation were so hectic. I wasn't even home. I wasn't even not home, but like I wasn't at the place where I could do my live streams. Had to take had the computer all set up, and it was kind of angered me because I had the computer set up to do these live streams, and I took time, all this time, extra time to do to set up the computer and to do these live streams, and I never got to them. And when we were leaving, I had to break down that computer all over again. I need to get like a laptop or something for strictly for these reasons. I need to get a laptop for specifically these live streams, because or whenever I travel to do live streams, whenever I'm traveling, because it's very difficult to do a live stream, and let's see, it's very difficult to do a live stream, and man, I am so rusty with this. Oh yeah, very rusty. Look at it. It's difficult to do a live stream, while you're on the road, and I have to like carry my computer, break it all down. It has all these darn cables. You know, this sucks. This one sucks, by the way. All these darn cables, and if you forget something like I did last time or this time, you're SOL, really. And I was kind of SOL for a while, and then I never got to it. And I'm kind of upset about it. I really am. So I need to get back into the things, into the swing of things, and it's been a while. And here I am trying to get back into the swing of things, but I don't know how fast it's going to translate. Maybe it will translate, maybe it won't. We'll see. Been out of sorts because I've been out of state, and lo and behold, it really where was that? Anyways, when you haven't like drawn in a while, it can really affect you. So here we are, day 496. I'm like technically a month behind because I missed one day. I missed 1 week, and it's been compiled to 2 weeks because I've literally went on vacation. I couldn't do anything. About it. What I did find that was really awesome is I don't go to stores often, and I went and I looked at stores. That sounds so silly, but like I don't go to Walmarts, I don't go to Targets, I don't go to Best Buys, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. There's a lot of cool live stream stuff out there. There's a lot of cool like toys. I thought, man, I was like reminiscing for a while. I was like, man, these are some cool toys. They had all the like Target had like these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys that are like made out to look like the cartoon. They're painted like that, and they were really nice, but they were like expensive. I think that on average they're like $50 for a figurine or something, which is to me really expensive, but to the collector, like maybe I could become a collector again. I don't know. I used to be really into collecting toys. I don't know why. It was just something I did. I used to be really into it. So these first few drawings are going to be me like just kind of warming up and getting acclimated to kind of drawing what I see. And it's going to take me a while because I've basically went on a 2-week hiatus, and Yeah. Okay. Now it's time to go ahead and do 5-minute figure drawings. So we're gonna do some 5-minute figure drawings. Do a couple of them. I don't know. I might just keep it simple and do two. I don't know. Um, I've been. I think I might just do make it a 20-minute session instead of a 30-minute session because as I said, it's late. I'm out of practice, and there's certain things that I need to kind of get sorted. I'm still not even fully hooked up for my live streams. I don't have my cable directly connected to my what's it called? Let's just call it the internet box. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. The router. I think it's called the router. So I don't even have that connected to the router yet, you know? And it's not connected to the router yet, and yeah, I could just it's so a lot of things are not even fully functional at the moment. I don't have my LAN cable connected directly to the router, so I don't have peak internet connection. I'm kind of going at a handicap because it's been a few weeks. It's been a few days. I already feel like I'm a little rusty with everything. It's amazing how, like, if you don't use it, you lose it type of thing. I feel that's very true with drawing for a lot of the time. Like you'll get it back eventually. It takes like a week to get back, but when you lose that drawing momentum, it can you can I feel it. I feel like I'm not seeing things, and also it's not just that. It's not just the fact that I've kind of missed a couple days. It's also there's days that you're really mentally clicking, right? You're able to see things, and I've talked about this all the time. I'm like, there's days that you're really drawing, you're really on fire, and then there's days you're just like you feel like you're on fire, like you're like like in the bad way, like you're on fire. Her arm is kind of tilted downwards. And then something like this. But yeah, I've been out of shape, drawing out of drawing shape, pretty much. And that's okay. I'll get back into it. I just had like a lapse in like just not judgment, but just motivation, and I had like a sense of self doubt with my why like like what was my why with this? Why am I doing this? You know, am I doing this for like some sort of like notoriety, or am I doing this because I need to set up I want to be better at drawing? I don't know. So I had a little bit of self doubt, and I can tell right now I'm really locking up in this area. Partially because I don't know. It's been a while, been a few days, and it's amazing how like stiff you psychologically are with your drawing when you haven't drawn for a while now and you've missed a few days, right? And yeah, so like that can happen. Like when you miss a few days, there's going to be a kind of like a learning curve almost, you know, a kind of regathering of the senses, I guess. But I think the next few days are going to be my kind of like days where I kind of get reacclimated to this, and I'll have the system, like the area set up to draw again, because I've only been home for a few days, and I just haven't been able to really get back into drawing. Just haven't been able to. Like it's I have. Well, no, I have not. I haven't had the space to really work on my drawing. I've been when you come back from a trip, there's things that you are you do regularly, like dishes, laundry, and when you come back from a trip, there's often times where you don't always you have to do all those things back again. You have to do all those things all over again. So like I feel like I'm catching back up with like laundry, catching back up with the the dishes and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to take me a few days to really get that in order, including my live streams. And I do feel bad. I feel really bad that I lost all that time, and I tried my best. I really did. I tried finding the proper what'd you call it? Like the proper cable that you need. The funny thing is, the cable I needed, it's an older tablet, so like it can't use some of the cables I need. Like I think it's like a USB B mini. It's like a mini USB B. It's like they categorize it like USB A, USB C, USB, and they have like a micro, and they have a mini, and they all have their own like they just got smaller, and the ports have gotten different, and well, I'm not doing too good today. So I was trying to find it, and eventually I found one. But the cable, the funny thing about that was the cable was too short, so I had to get a kind of like an extension, and I never got to actually do the live stream with the actual cable that I just bought specifically for the live streams, because I left my my tablet cable, my tablet USB cable at home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was really astounded that I missed it, because I normally I'm pretty good about that, but I packed everything in the morning, the day that we're leaving, and because I don't know, I think I got home from work, or there's something that I don't know, was stopping me. I just decided I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to pack the night before, and it kind of bit me in the butt, and that's okay. I mean, I'll be more vigilant with my packing next time. But it's okay. We're back on track, and I'll be making great masterpieces in no time. But I tell you what, I do feel like um, I feel like I'm locking up with my drawing here. I'm kind of tight. and that's not a good thing when you're drawing. You can't be tight. You got to be really loose, and you got to maintain like a kind of like a loose rigidity when you're drawing. You can't be so like I don't know. You just can't be like tight with your how you are grabbing onto the drawing utensil. You got to be relaxed. You got to be loosed. You can't put too much. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. This is gonna be my last one. I'm gonna do this one drawing, and then I'm gonna be done today. I'm over it. I'm over it today. Start out with the head. Kind of find the placement of the eyes. It's kind of looking up. She's kind of looking up, and then the neck area kind of does something like this. Let's kind of do something like that. And got the pit of the neck right here. And then we're going to draw the angle of her like clavicle. Something like that. The angle of her torso is something like this. She's doing something like this, and then her arm kind of extends out here. Her other arm extends out like this. Her rib cage is doing something like this. It's kind of like that. And then the oh no, the hips. Well, she's it's a sitting down pose. It's a nice sitting down pose. And now let's go ahead and kind of give her a blocky torso here. And then her leg, there's a leg right here sweeping up front. It's kind of like it's almost making a kind of triangular shape, but with curves like that. It's like a triangular shape. Both curves. I don't even think I got the angles right, but that's fine. We're only doing a 5-minute drawing, so we don't have the luxury of constantly like doing correct measurements, right? Like that. Torso, the clavicle, the sternum, like that little small pit of her neck. We're gonna make some lines here. And something like that. And the thing about like when you're doing breast, it's hard. Like when you're using a real model, you're drawing from life, or you're drawing from an actual person. There's you can't make them look like comic character boobs, right? And that's what you see a lot of these people do on these channels, is they make kind of like unrealistic, right? And I'm not going for that, so I'm trying to at least get a more natural look. Or I don't know, but it's like that. It's been a while since I've drawn. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna work on this for a few more minutes and just kind of probably adding some things that I don't know. I have some time, so we're gonna make it to we're gonna make it into a like a 5 minute, like a 10-minute drawing. You know, you think you can get more in that time, but you really can't. I'm just gonna basically kind of add some shadows in some of these areas. Some shadows here. And maybe get her neck in there. I don't think I did a good job right here. This feels separated. It feels like I need to push her head more over this way. To be quite frank with you. Oh yeah, I can see that. See it feels disconnected? It might be because I need to maybe trim her neck right here and then put something like right here. Because her shoulder is kind of, I don't know what it's doing. She's kind of leaning back on it, but it's also being pushed forward a little bit. You know, her hair, something like that. So I can tell you this, that like I'm cramping up on my knuckles because I'm not holding the pencil correctly. And then this leg kind of, what does it do here? It kind of does something like that. And then there's this right here. And her arm goes behind this leg here. And then she's got her hand kind of like right here. And then her other leg is kind of like right here. And it leans up like right here. All right. And then her foot, kind of just going to make it a little generic. Well, we're not even going to get that foot in there. And then there's this whole area right here is like kind of in shadow. Something like that. And this whole arm, we're just gonna kind of put that in shadow. And then the underneath her chin here. Of course it doesn't look, I'm being kind of sloppy. I'm being quite frank with you. Like I'm being very sloppy with this. Um, I would when you're doing these drawings, you want to kind of set them up in a fashion that you know that you can finish them in the time frame that you kind of allotted them. So like a 30-minute drawing is going to be pursued slightly different than a 3-hour drawing, and a 3-hour drawing is going to be pursued different than a 15-hour drawing. So you can't treat each drawing equally. So like if I'm doing a 5 to 10 minute drawing, I'm going to set it up so that I'm going to get certain notes, certain visual notes in it, but I'm not going to be concerned if I don't get everything that I wanted out of it, right? So like this is okay. Like I think I was able to kind of get what I wanted out of this drawing, and then maybe in the future I'll be a little bit quicker at it. It took me a while, but like I think I'm back to a little bit being a little bit more comfortable with this. It's been a minute. I was I don't know. I was just a little bit uneasy, and so that's it for the day. Yeah, pretty good drawing. Not a bad one. Not great, but not bad. But I feel like this was a pretty good outcome. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a little bit more. I think I'm gonna be better. I don't know. I feel it. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching tonight's live art stream. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you that stops by every day, and I hope to see you tomorrow and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, etc., etc. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Cheers.